flexible. They can go over a curve. You can charge them. There's a lot of options with those fire arrows.
If you clank with both projectiles, you're probably going to get a fire arrow out before the other guy
gets another projectile out. Exactly. And that is the big thing about those fire arrows versus other projectile characters. That's going to be rough for Greninja. I'm really interested to see how those shurikens interact with Toon Link's camp game, because Toon Link doesn't only have those arrows.
I guess it means iStudying has got to be in Semmie's face all the time.
Yep, and that's definitely what you want to do versus Young Link in general. Young Link doesn't have a grab for his out of shield options. He does have a good nair, but he doesn't have a grab.
How fast is his spin attack now?
Like it's very fast. It's very fast, but if it doesn't work, you get punished.
Yeah,
you get punished in a big way.
That's true.
So Semmie definitely strong with his out of shield options. He's very used to playing versus pressure characters. Good amount with space. I was playing him at a Smash Fest just 2 days ago with Squirtle. Taught him a few things about dealing with pressure that he has taken to heart already.
Well, let's find out if he can bring those lessons into Grand Finals, which he's gonna need to if he wants to get the better of iStudying. Who's
iStudying
pretty good at the pressure, you know.
Yeah, iStudying with the momentum, definitely one of the best players in Europe. And look at that already, dash attack to up air. It's a little bit new. It used to be dash attack to forward air, but in this game the angle is a little bit different. And you would much rather go for the upper follow-up. And already iStudying with a solid percentage lead. And we see Semmie go for those fire arrows, but iStudying is just not using shuriken at all.
Oh, there's the down air, and he does not go for a second one. Very smart, because Sam did have that up air out.
He had the up air out and the shield afterwards. Now the shield on Greninja's nair is going to punish, but Sam does not have control yet. He still has to make it out of this situation. The forward air to down tilt not going to combo fully.
Okay, weird counter, but sure.
Yeah, you can actually counter projectiles, which can actually be good. The main thing iStudying is looking for here is for Semmie to autopilot something like boomerang throw, bomb through. And then as soon as he sees the bomb through, he angles the counter forward. If he sees anything else, he just angles it away. Fair enough, we'll just reset neutral. And
but if you're at that kind of distance, can any angle hit Young Link?
No, just forward.
Forward, because what happens if you angle it forward?
He just kicks forward from the position that he countered from.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, iStudying taking a stock with the forward smash. Sam, a little bit of a whiff.
Hey, there's the bomb. Looking for it to confirm. Not gonna happen. Fire arrow.
iStudying has to get the control back because he took that first stock, but he hasn't done much since. And Semmie has been his game all second stock basically. Boomerang trying to get a kill out of it, but no cigar right here for Young Link.
Trying to look for these raw hits.
He has to. There's not a lot of setups left at these percents. There's forward air one, there's back air one, and just like that, the offside shadow shield is going to connect, and Sam only had 25%. iStudying coming back with Fury though. That's 50% on Semmie.
Both of them poking the shields. Both of them have kind of a lackluster grab. I mean, dash grab is probably still pretty great for Greninja, but both of them aren't really grab focused, so it's going to be a lot of poking at shields.
That's true, and Greninja's pivot grab is amazing in this game. It's actually one of the best anti-approach grabs in the game, comparable to Olimar in my opinion.
Then again, he's playing Young Link, and he's not going to be approaching.
Exactly, he's not going to use it to anti-approach with that pivot grab.
Only thing approaching iStudying is going to be the fire arrows and these boomerangs.
Well, the fire arrows are not working out well for Semmie.
No, I feel like a lot of them have been getting a little low profile or something.
Low profile or jumped over. Semmie with the down tilt up air, not going to kill because it is Town and City at a high ceiling. Coming in clutch for iStudying.
Yeah, that's definitely something to get used to, you know. This is literally the polar opposite of the previous iteration.
Yep.
When we're talking about blast zones.
Here's Semmie using that shield expertly, trying to get an intricate setup, and in the end, he makes it happen, even though that boomerang was kind of
weird, kind of out there.
A red herring, I would say. Nice jab by iStudying, trying to get this offstage kill, but no follow-up right there. He's gonna get the corner pressure, push Sam back off stage, using that Zair to get back to the ledge. Semmie rolls back to center stage, trying to get this hit, trying to use those fire arrows to catch the landings. And I mean, if you're not going to contest that projectile game, he's just going to throw it out all the time. Not quite the correct call on the up smash though.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good move, but it's again like spin attack. You know, if you whiff it, you're giving your opponent so much time to think about what they want to punish you with.
Yep. Back throw up air, or up throw up air. Pivot grab up throw up air. There you go. Dash attack up air. Once again, iStudying answering with his momentum of his own. Actually, very even percents right now. That's Luke. Let's see who gets the lead. It is iStudying pushing ahead with the jab into the forward air. Amazing range on that. And that is one of the things that Youngling does lack, is range.
Even though, of course, the limited range he does has mostly disjoint, which is nice.
That's true. He does have a few disjoints, and while his disjoints aren't huge, they're there. And the projectiles definitely have good range as well. It's just hard to get.
Oh, and the bomb into forward
my
air.
God, that was an amazing setup right there. Zed dropping the bomb. Yeah.
He didn't even fly that far from that bomb explosion.
Nope. And that's exactly what allowed Sammy to combo.
It's one of my favorite things to do, even in Smash 4 with the old Link characters. You know, throw those bombs downwards into the recovery.
He actually told me about that setup. He uses it with Inkling's up B, and I imagine that Inkling's up B is very similar to Gimp.
Yeah, it's also kind of easy to see. Are you hitting? Are you not hitting? Especially on such a fast up B like Super Jump. So if you don't, you can just drift back on stage.
Exactly. That Z drop bomb, very non-committal, very strong if it does combo into forward air.
So that's game 1 for Sam after a rough start.
Yeah, a rough start, but he clawed his way back into that game.
Kale's Pokemon League. This does look like a stage Greninja would love, and I think that's wonderful because it's totally canon, as this is the Pokemon League from the 6th generation of Pokemon, where Greninja was the starter.
6th gen, alright.
Yeah, yeah. It's from X and Y, and he's the starter from X and Y.
There you go.
I love
Greninja
it.
Already off to a good start. Look at this momentum right here. Gets an accidental footstool. No biggie though. Look at that landing there. Almost gets a forward air. Almost gets a tech chase with the jab as well. All in the end, barely did not work out. And here comes Semi trying to answer, but
yeah, I've seen him starting to pull out a little more bombs rather than the fire arrows from the start.
I've seen him, yeah, and I like it. Boomerang is obviously still his best projectile, but the bombs work out really well as well.
I feel like the Boomerang is kind of the gel between the projectiles that you usually use for confirms.
It's a gel for his entire game plan. That Boomerang, it's a little bit slow in the startup, but it has almost no lag. Some characters cannot even grab it. I can imagine the Greninja cannot even grab it at all. It combos into forward air if you hit it up close. Yeah, what more do you want, man? It's an amazing tool. And it's very, I want to say spammable. You know what I mean, though. He doesn't spam it. He uses it a lot, though, as he should. It's basically his best move. Oh, good spot dodge on the grab. Trying to get the landing with iStudying with the wave bounce shuriken, making it a little bit awkward for Semi to be in the right position.
Yeah, Semi's really chasing this guy down.
Yep, Semi's trying to make the most out of his advantage state, which you should, because as we outlined before, Greninja's advantage state, not the best, and there is Semi with the down smash, gonna end that stock at 150. And that's one of the things that is kind of rough for Young Link, that's killing. And he has to commit a little bit to make it happen. With that down smash, was a good amount of commitment, but he made it happen. iStudying immediately evening up the stock count. I
think this game in general, Smash Bros. Ultimate, is gonna revolve around who can really get their maximize their advantage stage. You know, outside of true combos, setups, or whatever, just keep people there.
Yep.
I think that's really the direction this game is gonna go.
It's hard because there's a lot more options than we initially thought in advantage state. The directional air dodges with drift afterwards, amazing. Basically, everyone has Ness air dodge,
but also a huge amount of lag. I think some aerials that have a good hitbox, but also really low end lag, are really good. For example, if you would miss an up air with low end lag and the air to the side, you can still drift after them and back air.
Yep, for sure. And it's important to play a character that can actually chase those directional air dodges, and both of these characters can. Look at that. iStudying with a nice confirmed down tilt to forward smash on the side platform. That's definitely going to end your stock with all that rage, especially. Young Link taking a early death right there, and that's only one stock remaining, but the back air one setting up for a good kill.
I've noticed that Sam has been hitting these Fair 1 and Bear 1 confirms pretty consistently, actually. It's kind of amazing to me, you know. I always
very
figured
strong.
it's a little bit too hard to do for me.
Well, the back air, oh, he actually connected all the hits. Oh, well, the final hit of the up smash, and that was enough.
It looked like the second hit missed him. I wonder
Yep.
if iStudying could shield in between.
I have no idea.
I've noticed that the up smash are a little less consistent.
You
than,
see that? That was forward air into down tilt into forward air. Good damage by Semi, getting 40% off of one interaction. But here's iStudying with the run up back air. Semi definitely saving his jump, getting the bomb pool, making it all the way back. Very, very well done, taking the long,
super
smart. Scenic route back to the ledge.
Yeah, using the air dodge, which normally would totally kill you, just to add that extra time on the fuse for the bomb.
He has been doing that, and that is such a good maneuver. Look at that, Semi using the down air. That looks laggy. It's not, though. And Semi's back in this game after that early death to the forward smash. Look at that down air. Not going to kill, but it's a big momentum shift right here.
Yeah, he knew iStudying was coming to chase him, and already had his sword waiting.
And did you see that? He had the returning boomerang coming, so he was waiting for iStudying to do anything. iStudying very smart, though, full hopping to defuse the situation entirely. The returning boomerang is a really big threat right now in these kind of situations. Look at that, iStudying on the counter. But he has the answer.
But should he have come from above, though? Wouldn't the sideways have just killed?
I don't know. I guess not. iStudying knows his character better than me, but the air dodge just barely too much lag after such an intense exchange between these two players.
I can't help but wonder what would happen if he had countered from the side. I feel like that knockback from knocking him into the stage was less than impressive.
Yep, for sure. The world may never know. What we do know is that this is Semi sitting on a 2-0 lead in winner's side.
Yeah, this could be over pretty soon. And we'll actually have a young Link win the first tournament here in the Netherlands.
We might see the rise of Semi rising above iStudying and S1, those two walls that have kind of prevented him from taking the #1 spot in Smash 4. Let's see. The deed is not done yet. iStudying really feeling that callous pick, going back there immediately. The returning boomerang only doing 2.5%. Not much. Semi kind of fishing for that high damage combo early on. Not going to get it. iStudying very wise to shield punish very methodically. The Becker's coming out. Going to make it a little bit hard for Semi to find his footing. But he has. That is the up throw, up air. That's not going to work on Greninja, I guess. Semi has been overreaching for these punishes and hits a little bit.
Yeah, and you know it's gotten him. It's given iStudying a bit of a lead, but honestly, these games have been so back and forth. It's just been Sam who got the last hit, you know. So honestly, I wouldn't even be too worried if I were him right now. He's okay.
Ooh, good wall jump.
Wall jump.
Yep.
Like, how do you have such, you know, okay. I was about to praise the cover here again.
That Zaire not connecting to the ledge was very unfortunate for Young Link right there.
Yeah, I feel like Zairs in general have a little less reach than they did previously.
Yeah, all the reach, all the lacking Zaire reach all went to Ivysaur Stutter.
Yes, it did.
There's the down tilt to Nair. Semi really trying to claw his way back in, but it's just not happening. iStudying looking to run with this advantage right here. And you know what happens when iStudying gets his momentum going.
Oh yeah, he keeps rolling. And rolling, and rolling, and rolling.
Nair, up air. Very nice confirm. Not going to overextend with the up smash there. He does not need to. He can let the win come to him. He does not need to force any kill right now, any interaction.
That means he maybe shouldn't be shadow sneaking on stage like that. Very punishable. Sam has been hunting him down back and forth from east to west.
Using that Deku shield to absorb the shuriken. Barely going to get the phantom hit on the forward air. And no, iStudying that down air is not punishable, even though it looks like it is.
Yeah, I mean, we're so used to it from all these links, from all these Smash games.
There's back air. iStudying definitely all the control in the world right here. And the counter going up. That means iStudying lives to see another day. That's 3 stocks to 1.
I don't think it was even necessary, but it looked cool. And it's got him in prime position to get himself on the scoreboard. There is the Nair from Supahsemmie. Kind of the crutch kill option from Young Link. If you really can't get it done any other way, you go for the sweet Nair at like 180.
Nair is definitely his clutch, and it works a lot. It works very frequently. If you can play in that range, Nair will definitely kill eventually, and that is similar to the way how Inkling kills kind of come to her eventually. Nair is how Young Link often kills if it just doesn't work out.
Yeah, you know, the last thing you fall back on.
Exactly. However, he needs more than a fallback if he wants to make this comeback happen. He's getting lapped in percent. Only one stock left here. iStudying is looking extremely solid. That back air, oh my lord.
So from 2 games going to semi, iStudying this comes out of the game swinging.
iStudying putting himself on the board in a big way.
Yeah.
Back air, down tilt, up smash. That's a Smash 4 classic, just like that. Good kill power. And Semi needs to recompose. He needs to make a solid game happen. He needs to not die early. He needs to not fall behind in percents too much. Because, okay, Greninja has decent combos, but it's not Inkling. It's not one interaction for 60%.
No.
And here we see iStudying kind of considering other
characters.
No, he has other characters, and they're good.
Yeah, but not
King
DDD.
No, he does. He has a good King DDD.
Okay.
But not today, he says. Greninja is the way. And here we go. Shurikens coming out. Semi kind of struggling to get past those. Look at that. Up out of shield into the Nair. Not up air at these percent. Not at that DI. And Semi already looking good here. Good at holding his shield. Not really letting himself get pressured by all those Greninja antics. It's a lot of shadow work, that pressure.
It is. Another missed spin attack, but no punish. There's a lot less lag on that than I thought.
Yeah, it definitely is a low lag move. Still punishable by tilts and jabs. Greninja a little bit out of range there. And look at that back air. Very, very well found by iStudying. Definitely did not mean to grab that ledge. But it is what it is. And this stage, I think this is Semi's favorite stage, actually. He likes it a lot. And
why?
What I just noticed is that the slant can actually absorb the projectile. So if Greninja is standing in the middle of the stage, he cannot shuriken outwards.
Yeah, that's true. Which is why it strikes me as kind of strange that this would be one of Semi's comfort picks, you know, being a projected character himself.
Yep.
I'm not a big fan of the slants and the dents.
He really enjoys the middle platform. It helps Young Link a lot with resetting up stage control. And the down throw on the bomb into dash attack that killed, that cannot have been correct DI. Nonetheless, amazing presence of mind by Semi, going for that follow-up, knowing that forward air was not available. And look at that, Semi, he's getting that solid game right now.
Yeah, he is on the momentum. In like iStudying.
iStudying needs to make something big happen if he wants this to go back to even, because Greninja doesn't usually kill at 92.
Yeah, but Semi's still holding on to
the
that momentum.
Boomerang, and there's another boomerang. The Shadow Sneak coming out. Semi with the drop through up air, waiting out the counter, no punish.
That was one of the smartest plays I've seen in a long time.
But look at this. Technically, he was lapped for a second right there. And Semi on the recovery, using that bomb, trying to survive, but the blast zone a little bit too close. iStudying
still
definitely signs of life.
Big burst of momentum that Semi got iStudying is such a huge deficit. I mean, look at that. Look at that. 1-10, you know, on proper confirm, and it should be 2 stocks to 1. But here comes iStudying. Can he do it? No, he's been hitting shield.
Look at that. Down tilt to up air. Not going to kill at 140, but that is Young Link. Boomerang getting that bounce by angling it downward and still getting the forward air. Semi, amazing play right here.
iStudying not looking too happy about it. Here comes iStudying with the momentum though. It's a game of momentum.
He needs to make something big happen if he wants to get this win. There's the dash attack to up air, advantage state. This could be huge, but no overcommitment by iStudying. That is very important. You don't want to force it. Forcing it versus Young Link is just going to get you caught up in his web of traps. Down to forward air, that's exactly what he needs.
Yeah.
Those solid, safe confirms to get those kills. The grab off of the bomb, very solid, gonna push him off stage. Up B gonna get cancelled. Nice little trick right there. iStudying definitely has not given up yet. There's the back air. He just needs to get this finishing touch
but the returning,
right about here.
Yeah, but the returning boomerang is gonna get Supahsemmie a free pass back on stage, and now we're in neutral, which is not where you want to be.
Yep, Semi is building up the momentum back up again, and now the game is slipping out of iStudying's hands. Out of his web of froggy hands.
More fire arrows. I'm staying stuck on the platform.
Look at that
I can imagine why you would like the stage as Young Link. You know, at these kind of percentages, the fire arrows popping them right up on the platform, that's really good.
He was looking for something right there. He did not get it though. iStudying gonna use the counter, get out of that bad situation. Semi not committing too hard, but the up tilt on the landing, and this is looking real rough. And you have your Dawn champion. It is Supahsemmie and his Young Link. Second place, very respectful, goes to iStudying, and the third place to Space. That was a trip.